Hi everybody, in this tutorial I'm going to show you about function in Python. Function can return or not return the value, and input value can have default value. It means that it will have a value when the input parameter is nil or not set. So it use the default value parameter. Let's start with PyCharm and we open the Python file. Open the Python file and start with define. Depth is definition. Depth is definition. So by define function mean factorial. By the factorial has input is an integer n. So I define the z for traverse. The final value is a value to calculate and will be returned to the function value. So final value and I is equal to 1 for initialization, and yg is equal to or z less than or equal n. We will loop to run the multiple the times. For example, final value is equal to final value times z. So we increase the step by increase the z by 1. After come out the while, so while loop, we can see we can print out the factorial value is a final value. We return this here, so return a number. Print factorial. Uh, so the factorial value is equal to, I use the print syntax as here. For example, 3. So 1 times 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Yes. In this case, the final value is 6 because 1 times 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Is equal to 6. So the factorial of 3 is 6. We will come to the next by defining a function with default value. Default value is a value when the input parameter is set to nil or omitted. When user do not enter default value, it will use the default value. For example, the show, I define a show person information. This function will have parameter as first name, last name, age equal to 18. It is the default value. It means that if the age is not set, it will set the value of 18. So in the content of this function, we only print out. For example, I print out the first name is equal to first name concatenated with string last name is equal to last name, and age equal to comma age. So at the last, I call this function by calling function name. So person information Nguyễn Đức Hoàng 12. So I run this. I run this and I will see that the value is 25 or 20 12. I will see that the value is 12 because user says it. But another example I use, for example, Alice, Puma, and we delete the age. I will see. I run this and see it is the default value because it is not set. Yes, it is a function today, this lesson. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe this channel. Thank you very much.